Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome, and if it's not, then welcome back. So today, we've got a big one, because I'm going to review both Norton 360 and TotalAV to give you my thoughts about what I think are some of their strengths and some of their weaknesses, and my final verdict on which one I think is best for you. But before we get into that, if at any point you want to try out either Norton or TotalAV, you can check out the links in the description below to get an exclusive $100 discount on TotalAV, or if you're on the fence about it, I'll also provide a link to a free version of TotalAV that you can also download and try out, as well as a free 7-day trial of Norton. So again, if you're interested in either of the two at any point, access to those offers will be down in the description below. Now, Norton and TotalAV offer different experiences for different people. Depending on your level of tech savviness and overall familiarity with antivirus software, you might lean more in one direction than another. Norton comes off as the more detailed-oriented program, whereas TotalAV is more humble in its presentation. When it comes to pricing, it can be quite dizzying to know which one to pick. Both have discounted options, but some offer more bang for your buck. Norton provides 4 various tiers that include things that might be more important to you, like parental control or a VPN at a minimum price of $50. But personally, if that's the case, I would head for the $10 per month option because you get the best package available at a really good price. Even if you don't need parental control, you could benefit from a VPN and dark web monitoring, so it's a tempting offer. You can even share this with 10 other devices, which is something that, I would take into consideration. On the flip side, TotalAV provides 3 offers that are a bit more expensive in comparison to the features available, but the cheapest option gives you the choice of sharing the plan to 3 devices, while Norton's lowest tier is only available for 1. If you're looking at TotalAV, then the second tier is probably your best bet because it gives you a VPN, up to 5 device protection, and the rest of the necessities you'd otherwise be getting. However, if you're sold on one right now, please wait until later on in the video because not everything is as it seems. Let's dig into the features now. So, like I said, TotalAV is all about the basics when it comes to the antivirus stuff. It comes packed with 4 scanning options: quick, smart, system, and custom scans. And the coolest part is that it's pretty easy to use, tailoring scans to your needs without drowning you in tech jargon. The quick scan is the most brief of the 4 when compared to the system scan, which is the deep cleaner covering everything on your system. The most practical of the scans is the smart scan, where you can schedule routine scans for malware, tracking cookies, and all those unnecessary files to run automatically at your chosen time. Custom scans are exactly as they sound. You pick what TotalAV needs to scan, and it's gonna do it. TotalAV also has this system tune-up section that's like a treasure trove of tricks. So there's a junk cleaner to sweep away all the unnecessary stuff, a duplicate file finder that saves disk space by getting rid of double copies, an app uninstaller to get rid of the stuff that you don't need, and a startup booster that gets your computer up and running faster. Plus, there's a browser cleanup feature that tidies up your web history, cookies, and whatnot. And on top of all of that, there's this Web Shield browser extension that gives you the rundown on how secure the sites you're surfing are, giving you comprehensive coverage no matter what you're doing. The real-time protection feature that TotalAV provides is also another way to keep yourself protected, as it constantly monitors your devices for potential threats and updates itself so it's aware of new viruses that exist. Then, if you're using the Internet Security or Total Security plans, the Safe Browsing VPN feature ensures secure browsing by routing your online traffic through servers in over 50 locations without significantly slowing down your web experience. You can simply select a country, hit connect, and you're browsing safely from your chosen location. Moving on to Norton now, Norton gives you a bunch of options to tweak things your way, meaning it's a little more detailed. So, similarly to TotalAV, you can schedule scans, but also personalize notifications based on how much it nudges you about every ad or attack it encounters. As for the scanning options, well, it's generally the same as TotalAV, just with some name tweaks ranging from a quick scan, a full scan, which would be a system scan in TotalAV because it goes through every nook and cranny, and then the power eraser, which goes one step further and leaves no stone unturned. So this has the possibility capability of deleting certain files because it's very aggressive, but you can restore them, so don't worry. And that's not even the coolest part, because Norton also supercharges your computer. I mean, my aging PC saw a significant boost in performance. It sorted out my disk space, cleared out those sneaky temporary files, and even delayed apps like Steam from slowing down my boot up time. Also, Norton isn't a resource hog. It barely takes up any of my computer's power, hovering around 1 to 5%, which is actually pretty impressive. On top of all of that, it's also got a VPN that's easy to access, which I think is great that both TotalAV and Norton offer. So, while it might seem like there's not much of a difference between the two at this point, the real fancy thing is that there are neat features behind the scenes as well. Norton's live update keeps everything current, ensuring that your software is up to date, and the report card logs every action Norton takes. From scans to cleanups, it's all there. And it doesn't stop there. Norton's not just about protecting your system, it's got your back online as well. SafeCam keeps an eye on who's peeking at your camera, the Safe Web Browser extension tells you if a site's safe or risky, then there are awesome parental controls that help you keep tabs on what your kids are doing online. It's like having your own set of eyes on their screens, setting boundaries, and making sure they're safe. Not to mention the firewall feature, which is crucial for keeping you safe when browsing the internet, even beyond the Safe Web feature. So both TotalAV and Norton offer similar antivirus protection, but when compared, flaws surface more prominently in TotalAV. Norton's issues mostly revolve around usability, involving complexities in navigation at times, some extra downloads, and some paid add-ons. In contrast, TotalAV's limitations are more about its features, with only 6 out of the listed 14 items being actual standalone features, those being the real-time antivirus protection, system tune-up tools, iOS and Android protection, VPN, ad block, and password vault. Everything else on the list is kind of just a byproduct of the other features. But the thing about it is that Norton outshines its detailed individual features because it offers comprehensive insights through charts and even tutorials to show you how to use the interface and what each feature does, so you can easily overlook its faults. On the other hand, TotalAV lacks parental controls and a firewall, making it less family-friendly and leaving users open to potential security threats and unnecessary network traffic, significantly increasing your vulnerability. The absence of a firewall in TotalAV poses a considerable risk as it doesn't prevent unauthorized access to networks or systems from malicious software, unlike Norton, which offers robust protection against such threats. This key difference between the two can have a substantial impact on your security. So while Norton might have a bit of a learning curve initially, they've made efforts to ease that process. TotalAV, on the other hand, could be more straightforward, but might have certain areas of concern, especially in terms of user vulnerability during internet use. Additionally, it lacks parental controls, which might not align with some families' needs. However, TotalAV's simplicity could be an excellent entry point for those new to antivirus software, offering a more user-friendly experience. That being said though, if you're still interested in trying out either of these two products, you can still check out the link down in the description below to get an exclusive $100 discount on TotalAV, or if you're on the fence about it, try out the free version down there as well. And let's not forget about the 7-day free trial of Norton that you do not want to miss either. So despite the prices that you might be a bit torn on, you do have the option to try either of them before you buy, which is a huge plus. And if you do choose to go through with them, we've also got tutorial videos of each program and reviews that get into the nitty-gritty of the areas we talked about today. So if you like what we do here and want to help us out, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all future uploads, and check out the like button to help get this video to people who also need it. As for now, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take it easy.